Hey everyone, it's March 1st here, 2020, and today marks my 10 years on testosterone, and that is wild to me. I had to consult my friend Evan, and I was with him. He gave me my first T shot, and it is crazy to think that that was 10 years ago. To date, it was still my worst shot 10 years later. I've never had anything like that happen again. It was like a thigh injection and blood just oozed out afterwards. Yeah, I mean, 10 years have gone by since that day. And, I remember it was on the first of a month, and I thought, man, that's going to be a really easy date to remember. And I was fairly certain it was March. I just couldn't remember the year. So I texted him and was like, yo, man, like, do you know when I started tea? And he's like, yes, today would be your 10 years. So that's exciting. When I started tea, I was ecstatic for all the changes, as you should be, because they are going to happen. Every week I was just so excited to do a tea update. I was always looking for changes. Man, that was like a really exciting time in my life. It just felt like, I got confidence back. I could go out in public and speak and not be worried if people were going to second glance me and see me as someone that I wasn't. It was just a very uncomfortable feeling. And once that all passed very quickly, it was just unreal. I felt like I could finally just start being myself and truly not pretending to be something that I wasn't, like trying to overcompensate my masculinity or when I was not out even as being trans, just even sometimes trying so hard to be like entail more femininity traits around my family. I'm just constantly trying to please different people. And once I realized like I can just be myself, and man, that was that was amazing. So very shortly after starting tea, I stopped seeing things as tea changes. Of course, it was all because of testosterone, but I felt like it was more just a natural thing that happens as one ages. Like I just, instead of seeing it, I don't know, I just felt like I was getting older. I was maturing as people naturally do. So yeah, that happened. Sorry, my dog's totally crying in the corner, distracting me. I'm trying to think what else happened. So testosterone obviously helped a lot. It wasn't until after phalloplasty, and I still have more surgeries to go, but until I had phalloplasty, all dysphoria has been alleviated. I don't have an erectile device yet, so I cannot get erect, but even so, that doesn't cause me dysphoria. Sure, it's not ideal, and I would like to be able to get erect, but it's not dysphoria inducing. I got a dick, I can't get hard, but so I can, I'm just totally, to sum things up, content, comfortable, pleased. I'm just ecstatic. I'm just happy. It's overwhelming trying to think of it, really, because there was once upon a time where I did not think that I would live to be, I'm 29. I did not think that I would live to be 29. I didn't think that I'd live to hit, 20. So to be here and where I am, it really hits home. If you're pre-T and you're wanting to go on T, it's gonna happen. You just gotta hang in there, and things get just drastically, it's a game changer. You can't even say it gets better. It's just It's totally different, and it is so worth hanging in there and waiting for. It's really cool, especially if you live in BC, in Canada. Huge changes have been made, and we actually have a Trans Healthcare BC team now. That is unreal. Before, you had to do everything yourself. You had to dig for the paperwork to find. You had to figure out where to get your GP to refer you to, and if they would be on your team to make this referral. Nothing was connected. But now everything is interlocked and connected, and it's fantastic. So I'll give you a quick hello. Okay, crazy. Okay. Yeah. Her name's Bella, but we should have named her Brutus. Oh, shit. Okay, so I'll quickly show you my chest, and then I think we're done with the video. So my chest was done by Dr. Garramone. I can't even remember the year. I probably should. So this is I'm just gonna set this down for a sec. Sorry. So okay, this is this. So I got the one blue nip, and I got this I would like to get a tattoo. I'm not too comfortable with this showing. So that's like, one day. If I put the phone down, and that's kind of what I look like, I guess. So yeah, chest done by Dr. Garramone, and Phalloplasty done by Dr. Crane and Dr. Santucci in Austin, Texas. So I guess that's about it. It's been a ride, and 10 years.